Did you know our physical yoga practice is a roadmap for how to live our lives off of our mat? You are your own greatest guide, but not the noisy you inside your head, the deeper you beyond the noise. Stay with me now because this is important. Yoga is about liberation, but to receive the deeper teachings, one must condition their mind and body. Physical yoga practice without philosophy is incomplete. And life philosophy without some type of physical practice is also incomplete. We need both. What we learn on our mats may look different every day, but right now I want to talk about relaxation. I believe the foundation of a healthy and content life is relaxation. When we learn to relax into a yoga pose on our mat, that ripples out into our daily life. Think about a time that you're, say, at the grocery store in lineup and the person in front of you starts to make a big fuss because maybe the cashier forgot to ring in their coupon. They get loud, they make everybody uncomfortable, they ask to speak to the manager, and you feel this unease in your body, and then your mind starts to judge the person, to maybe make the situation a bigger deal than it really needs to be, and you start looking around for your way out. What cashier can you go to that this situation isn't happening at? But in reality, that situation only lasts a few moments at the most. It's uncomfortable, sure, definitely. But is it really that big of a deal? Have you ever been in a yoga pose that you want to escape from, but the moment that you relax into it, you notice how the mind quiets and that discomfort starts to dissipate? That's exactly what happens when you face those small, stressful moments in your daily life. And instead of letting that outer circumstance dictate your inner state, you relax. You literally relax. You relax your shoulders, you relax your belly, you unclench your jaw, and you take a breath. Even while you're standing in line. You're standing, perfect. You can practice tadasana. You use all the same cues from on your mat practice off your mat too. That moment when you're in a challenging yoga pose and you stop fighting it, when you breathe into it and let go, feels like such a perfect parallel for these chaotic moments that happen in life. It's so easy to react, to become consumed by the noise that's around us or the demands of our own mind. But yoga teaches us that relaxation isn't about avoiding discomfort. It comes when we meet it with awareness, acceptance, and breath. When you practice yoga regularly, you become a master of your inner world. You begin to notice how much of your life you've spent letting these chaotic thoughts dictate your responses. Some people don't even realize this until they experience liberation. There's an old saying, a fish doesn't know it's in water until you take it out of water. It's the same thing with us and all of the stuff that's going on within us. We don't realize that we're in mind or in ego or in our emotional state until we remove ourselves from it. And that's true liberation. That's yoga. It's not about running away from society to an isolated cabin in the woods somewhere, though I think we all feel like we want to do that from time to time. Yoga is actually at the grocery store, and it's when you go to a meeting you don't want to be at. It's when you're driving and get stuck in construction. It's sitting with a friend who needs your deep presence. Yoga is teaching you all the time how to live your best life. Not me, not any other yoga teacher you go to, but you. You teach yourself as you deepen your practice and understanding of the body you inhabit and the mind that you live with. It takes time, patience, and discipline. But it's the best relationship that you can cultivate because it does impact the world that you live in and the community that you call home. This path isn't for everyone. I used to believe that yoga was for everyone, but I've come to learn that it's one path of many. And let's face it, we all arrive to the same ocean in the end. We just take different rivers to get there. And so I wish you well, my friend, on your yoga journey.